this event means to you?
You know, being, I guess, the world record holder, I mean, it means a lot. But, you know, I think the thing that is best about this is the rivalry we have between me and Michael. I mean, we've been going at it for about 13 years now, and the journey, like I said, the journey isn't over yet. It's been a long journey, but it isn't over. We still got another month to put everything together and, you know, really give the world a show.
Nicole?
Right. Nicole, I wrecked yesterday. What was it like going through this week, and obviously you don't want to just make the team as a relay member and finally making the team an individual event?
You know, this Olympic trials hasn't been really great for me. You know, pulling my groin in the very first event, the 400 IM, kind of started off really bad. But, you know, I was able to put my head into the meet, and, you know, whether it's one event, 8 events, it doesn't matter. Going to the Olympic Games and representing the U.S. is a dream come true, and I'm definitely really humbled and excited.
We'll weigh up front.
Right, you've been to 4 Olympic trials now where Michael's beaten you in the 200 IM, and he's done it in 3 straight Olympics. I'm curious how you stay positive and what you need to do. You'll get one more chance in Rio to touch the wall before.
Thank you for sharing. You know, it's just, I love the sport. I love stepping on those blocks. I love that excitement of stepping on those blocks and, you know, proving to not only yourself but the world that you're one of the best, and that excitement is what keeps me going day in and day out. And just that rivalry that we have, that we've created between me and Michael is amazing. And, you know, we push each other. And, you know, that challenge of getting on those blocks and racing against them is like the thrill. So I'm definitely looking forward to that again.
Ryan, out here. It looked as if with maybe 25 meters to go, you were head-to-head with him. Did you have that sense, and did you have a sense of what happened in the last little bit?
I think we were like head-to-head the whole entire race. I mean, he was right next to me, so I was able to see him the whole way. And like before going into that event, I knew it was going to be a dogfight. He wasn't going to let up, and I wasn't going to let up. And you know, it was just a race to the finish. But we both did what we had to do, and we got a spot on the team in that event and to represent the U.S. at the Olympics.
Okay.
Ryan, in the moment, are you able to appreciate the level of competition you two guys have had in this event? And is there one 200 IM between the two of you that stands out as the best?
I'll answer your second one first. You know, the 200 IM that racing against him that stands out the most have to be when I broke the world record back in 2011. Just something that was unexpected, that people expected from me. So being able to do that and get a world record definitely was a dream come true. But you know, racing against him is fun, and you know this one event, the 200 IM, is one event that between me and him, we're always neck and neck. No matter what, it's always a fight to the finish, and I think it's one of the most exciting races to watch, and it probably will be one of the most exciting races to watch in Rio.
Ryan, was there a point at any time early in the week where you thought, there's no way I'm going to be able to do 350 breaststrokes with the way you were feeling?
You know, after the 400 IM, I thought I wasn't going to be able to finish the entire meet. But, you know, I try to keep a really positive mind. I got with the trainers, just massaging it, working it out, just trying to make it feel better every day. And it started healing up a little better and better. And then once 200 IM came, doing breaststroke, it kind of went backwards. But I mean, I had to. I mean, I've trained so long and so hard for so many years that I wasn't just going to give up just because of my groin. I mean, I could have a broken leg and I'd still go on those blocks and race. So, I got about another month to really make it better, and just have a better race in Rio.
And real quickly, what do you think the Japanese will think when they see these 2 times?
Hopefully, I think they're going to be scared. I mean, it's no secret that we're going to be there towards the end. We've been, I think, the Japanese, everyone, Brazil, Hungary, like we've all been racing against each other so many times that we know it's going to be a dogfight till the end, and we're not, the U.S. we're not easy to beat, and we're going to definitely prove that in Rio.
Childs, Pat, Nicole.
Sometimes I think I wouldn't be the swimmer that I am today if I didn't have Michael. Like what Michael said when we were on the pool deck, we both push each other. We both bring the best out of each other. So I can't say that I'd be here today if it wasn't for him. I mean, like I said, we both push each other. So, but I know my mentality, I know my desire and my goals that I want to accomplish in the sport of swimming. So it's a 50-50 thing.
Ryan, was straight down the middle here, was the flat tire for real unintentional?
The what?
The flat tire you gave Michael on the walk.
Yeah, I mean, I was just really close to him, and I accidentally gave him a flat tire, and he's like, "Are you trying to mess me up before the race?" I was like, "No, I was just joking." But like that goofiness, that smiling that we have before the race, before like a big event, like it's that great rivalry that we have, and it's all fun and games. But when we step on those blocks, we're racers, and then as soon as we touch the wall, we're going back to being our goofy selves.
Ryan, you've gone through some changes in the last 4 years and moved, new coach. Can you kind of just reflect on the last 4 years and what it means to make an Olympic team, having all that, and you're talking about how you've trained so hard, you've worked so hard all these years to make it your 4th Olympic team?
Yeah. These past 4 years has been definitely a big roller coaster ride. Being injured in 2013, moving cities, moving coaches, everything. It's just been a big roller coaster ride, and I'm happy where I'm at right now. And like I said, it's my goals. It's the goals I want to accomplish in the sport of swimming that keeps me getting up every morning, even at such an older age than other swimmers. I'm still determined and still have that fire every day. So I think that's what really keeps me going. And who knows if this will be my last Olympics or not.
Hey Ryan, my name is Raina Lefko. I'm from Clay Today at home of Kelly Dressel.
Yeah.
And in our newspaper today is a picture of you when you visited when he was 10 with Caitlin being 12. Do you sense you're a part of his history and that where he is today and where you have been, it's kind of the ascension of a young gun there? And I don't know if you remember visiting our St. John's Country Day School.
Oh yeah, I remember. I definitely remember, because when I went there, I remember the coaches saying, watch out for this kid, he's going to be great. And just seeing him progress throughout the years, and especially when he went to Florida, just that improvement that he's made, it's amazing. And once a Gator, always a Gator.
Have you always kept an eye on him from that? I don't know, from that day or from as he ascended into high school, won 6 or 7 state championships. You're like, God, that guy's coming after us.
Oh yeah, by all means. I mean, you're always looking out for the rest of the swimmers and just seeing how everyone's doing. And like I said, just seeing the improvement that he's done, especially in the last couple of years, it's amazing. And he's not done yet. He's going to only get faster, and I'm just excited to just watch it.
I'd like to know, honestly, what was the first thing you thought when you touched the wall and when you saw that Michael won?
First thing I thought was it was a good race. And when I looked up and saw that I was second, I was like, you know, at least it's not in the Olympics. I still have another month to really tweak some things in the race and just hopefully become better.
The weigh-in and Dave will be.
Ryan, I'm just curious, we went through this 4 years ago with it being the last race against you and Michael, and then of course Michael came back. Can you just share what your emotions were when you knew he was coming back and you were getting another opportunity to race him, and if it's different for you sort of going through this goodbye this time?
You know, I think after 2012, I think I was the first person to say it, that he was going to come back. I just knew it. But you know, this time it's different. I remember when we just now we just touched the wall, and you know, I looked up and I saw that I got second, but I wasn't really thinking about that. I was like, I kind of was looking at him and being like, wow, like our journey's coming to an end, and racing against each other for 13 years. It was like it was really sentimental. It was something that I'm definitely going to cherish for the rest of my life, is racing against him. And you know, we bring the best out of each other. And looking at him, I'm like, wow, this is our last time racing against each other on U.S. soil. It is definitely really something that I'm going to definitely take to heart.
Look, Dave and then Karen.
Ryan, your first Olympics, back here.
Oh.
In your first Olympics 12 years ago, you raced the 800 relay and the 200 IM. You talked about things kind of coming full circle racing Michael, but now it's the same program, the 800 free relay and the 200 IM. Just talk us through what that means to you to be at that same place, but at so much further on in your swimming career.
You know, it's definitely weird because, you know, as the past like 8 years, I've been doing so many different events and going to swimming and swimming like 4 or 5 events, and now going to the Olympics and only swimming 2 events. It's weird, but you know, it reminds me of back in 2004. I had the same schedule there. I'm a lot faster, so I don't have to worry about doubling up in any events this next Olympics. So I mean, it should be fun. I'm excited.
Ryan, what is it like for you to see Michael, your peer, on the pool deck with Boomer?
Well, I
That
haven't
could be
really.
you.
I've only seen pictures of them two together. I haven't seen them face to face, but I'm dying to wait to meet Boomer, and you know, I think it's great. You can definitely see a difference in Michael this past year and a half. Just his overall attitude, he's just in a much happier place. And, you know, I'm definitely really happy for him. And, you know, just knowing him and being around him for so many years, he's definitely going to be a great father.
Thanks, Ryan. Appreciate your time.